Dear students, good morning to all. I welcome you all for today's class. Today we are going to see the interesting topic. Can you guess what is it? Yes, absolutely. The story. Do you like story? Everybody likes story, yes? So, are you ready to hear the story now? Shall I start? Okay. Today our topic is the apple tree and the farmer. It's a supplement. Unit 2, the apple tree and the farmer. Now I'll say the story, listen carefully. Once upon a time there was a farmer. He lived in a village. His village is up in the hills and beside a forest. And he grew many kinds of vegetables there, and he had an apple tree also. And when he was a boy, he tasted the apple tree, and he played with his friend. He played hide and seek along with his friend, and he took rest under the tree. So he enjoyed a lot when he was a child, when he was a boy. As the years passed, the boy grew into a man. He took over the farm and continued to enjoy the fruits from the tree. But the tree gives very less fruits, and he wanted farmer. He wanted to plant more vegetable plants and flowers, fruits, etc. But he doesn't have sufficient place there because the place was occupied by the apple tree. So he decided to cut the tree because the tree now it doesn't give sufficient fruit now. Very less fruit it is giving now. So he decided to cut the tree, and he decided to cut the tree, and he used that wood to build a room for his house. So now when the farmer took his axe and began chopping the tree, all the little birds, animals, insects that lived in the tree came rushing down, and they started running around in alarm, chipping and squeaking all over the place, give some high pitched sound. And they are trying to say to the farmer not to cut the tree because it's a living place for them. But this farmer was adamant. He raised his axe and violently he started cutting the tree. Immediately the farmer's daughter came out from his house, and farmer daughter and her friend began to beg with him not to cut the tree. They wanted to play there, and the farmer daughter asked his father to recollect his childhood days, how he enjoyed with this tree, how he played with his friend, and how he tasted that fruit, everything. This girl said to his father to recollect everything. All of a sudden, the farmer noticed a small fruit hanging from a branch. It was an apple. It was a delicious one. It was an apple, and the taste was a delicious one which he tasted his childhood days. He plucked it and bit it into the juicy fruit, and now the memories of childhood days came back. He enjoyed a lot, and he realized his mistake, and he promised his daughter, hereafter definitely I'll not cut this tree. He understood that the tree was home to many lovely animals and provided them with so many things. So the farmer promised his daughter, hereafter he never cut this apple tree. So the story is got over. Now take page number 127 in your book. We'll see the meaning of that paragraph. So, the apple tree and the farmer. Once upon a time, there was a farmer. He lived in a village up in the hills beside a forest. In his farm, where he grew many kinds of vegetables, he also had an apple tree. For many years, the farmer and his family had enjoyed the tastiest apple from the tree. As a boy, the farmer and his friends played under the apple tree. They played hide and seek around the tree. They climbed the tree and swung on it, and in season they plucked and ate the apples. I hope you understood this paragraph. It's very simple one only. So the farmer, he lived in a village. The village was located in the hills beside a forest. He grew many kind of vegetables, and he had an apple tree also in his garden. For many years, the farmer and his family had enjoyed the tastiest apples from the tree. And the boy, he played hide and seek with his friends. He climbed the tree and swung on it. In that season, they plucked and ate the apples and enjoyed. As the years passed, the boy grew into a man. So he took over the farm and continued to enjoy the fruits from the tree. In the meantime, many small animals and birds started living in that tree. The man's children and their friends started playing under it. The large and shady apple tree now grew old and was bearing fewer and fewer fruits. It was nice to sit under its shade in the summer, but nothing grew under it. The farmer felt the space could be used to grow some vegetables. He also felt he could use the wood to build a new room in his house. Therefore, he decided to cut the tree. He did not think about the wonderful time he and his friends had playing around the tree or the delicious apples they ate. Rather, he felt the tree had outlived its usefulness and should be cut down. So, as the years passed, now the boy grew into a man. He took over the farm and he decided to grow some vegetables there, but the sufficient place he doesn't have. So he wanted to cut the tree. He wanted to cut the apple tree because only for shading, he thought that it's useful, and because nowadays it became the tree grew old and it couldn't give some more fruits, less fruits only the tree is giving, so it's not sufficient for them, and only for shading the uses of the tree. So when we cut the tree, the farmer thought if he cut the tree, he can use the wood to build a new room in his house. So he decided to cut the tree. When the farmer took his axe and began chopping the tree, all the little animals, birds and insects that lived in the tree came rushing down. They started running around in alarm, chipping and squeaking all over the place. The farmer was adamant. He raised his axe and the uproar grew. Chipping and squeaking. Chipping and squeaking, meaning make a short, sharp, high-pitched sound uproar, violent. So when the farmer took his axe and began chopping the tree, all the little animal, birds and insects came rushing down, and they started running around in alarm, and it gives some high pitched sound, and they are trying to say, the birds, insects, everything, they are trying to say not to cut the trees because it's a living place for them. But this man was very adamant, and he raised his axe and violently he started cutting the tree. The farmer, however, forgot his childhood and his animal friends. He began to chop the tree harder. All the little animals became desperate. Desperate is hopeless. Desperate, hopeless. All the little animals became desperate and wanted to protect the apple tree at any cost. They ran around in circles, making a huge commotion. Commotion is C-O-M-M-O-T-I-O-N. Commotion is a state of confused and noisy disturbance. So this brought the children out. The farmer daughter and her friends, they are all inside farmer home, and this sound makes the children out from the home. This brought the children out. The farmer daughter and her friends began to plead with them. Plead is beg, B-E-G, beg. They gathered around the farmer and said, "Please don't cut the tree. We play here just like you did. These small animals live here. If you cut the tree, where will they go? You can enjoy the shade when you become old. It is a beautiful tree." These are all the advice given by whom? The daughter. So the daughter begged her father not to cut the tree, because when you become as old, you can enjoy the shade here. So it's a beautiful tree. You just recollect your childhood also, how you enjoyed this tree, how you tasted, and you played with your friends, hide and seek, everything you said to me. So just now I am saying this, now you just recollect everything, this advice given by farmer daughter to farmer. All of a sudden, the farmer noticed a small fruit hanging from a branch. It was an apple and looked as delicious as the ones he ate as a boy. As delicious as, you just underline this delicious as, this is the figure of speech, simile. Yes, simile, S-I-M-I-L-E, simile, figure of speech used here. Already I have taught this. When I have taken the poem, I have taught this figure of speech. Simile is the comparison. Okay. Now the girl is saying her father to recollect his childhood. So the comparison. As delicious as an apple and looked as delicious as the ones he ate as a boy. He plucked it and bit into the juicy fruit. The memories of the fun he had as a boy came rushing back. When his daughter saw the changed expression in her father's face, she started pleading harder. She started begging harder. The farmer put down his axe. He understood that the tree was home to many lovely animals and provided them with so many things. He wanted his little girl to have the childhood that he had had. He threw away the axe and said to his daughter, I promise that I will never cut this tree. You and your friends will have your tree and your playground. I hope you understood this. So now we'll do the book back exercises. Story have you all understood? Everybody? Okay. So now we'll do the book back exercises. Read the following statement. Say true or false. The farmer had spent his childhood playing under the tree. Is this statement is true or false, children? True. Yes? Yes, of course. The farmer had spent his childhood playing under the tree. Yes, the statement is correct. True. The second one, the farmer felt the space could be used to build a house. For what he wanted to he wanted that space. He wanted to grow many kind of vegetables. Yes. So this statement is wrong. So false. Third one, the apple tree requested the farmer not to cut it. If the apple tree requested, or who requested the farmer not to cut? Yes, of course, the farmer daughter. The farmer daughter requested the farmer not to cut it, not the apple tree. Yes, so the third statement is false. Fourth one, all the little animals were happy about the farmer decision. If the statement is correct, that the animals were happy about that farmer decision? No. So the statement is false. Fifth one, the apple tree was home for all the little animals. Yes, of course, this statement is correct, true. So next, identify the speaker or character. Please don't cut the tree. Who said this? Who said this, and to whom? Farmer's daughter. Identify the speaker. Or character. Please don't cut the tree. Who said this? Farmer's daughter and her friends. Second one, you can enjoy the shade when you become old. Who said this? Farmer's daughter, same, farmer's daughter and her friends. Third one, I promise that I will never cut this tree. Who said this? Farmer to whom? His daughter. To his daughter. So next, choose the right option. The animals became worried because there was the option as given there. See there. There was heavy rain. The farmer began to chop the tree. The farmer chased them away. The tree became old. Which one is correct? Which option is correct? It is absolutely B option is correct. The farmer began to chop the tree. The animal became worried because the farmer began to chop the tree. Second one, the farmer's daughter and her friends came out because, why they came out? They heard the commotion of the creatures, high-pitched sound. They heard, no? So they heard the commotion of the creatures. So the farmer daughter and her friends came out. The farmer promised that he would never not cut the trees. C option is correct. So first one B, second B, third C. Next we have the passage. Read the passage and answer the following. All of a sudden, the farmer noticed a small fruit hanging from a branch. It was an apple and looked as delicious as the ones he ate as a boy. He plucked it and bit into the juicy fruit. The memories of the fun he had as a boy came rushing back. When his daughter changed the expression in her father's face, she started pleading harder. So what did the farmer notice? What did the farmer notice? The farmer noticed what did the farmer notice? The farmer noticed a small fruit hanging from a branch. Small fruit hanging from a branch. Second one, what made him recall his childhood? What made him? The delicious apple. The delicious apple made him recall his childhood. Why did his daughter start pleading? When his daughter saw the changed expression, in her father's face, she started pleading harder. Turn the next page, 130. Rearrange the jumbled sentences. He did not listen to their cries. The farmer continued cutting the trees. His childhood memories made him realize his mistake. He decided to cut the tree thinking that it was useless. The taste of the apple brought back his childhood memories. The farmer had an old apple tree in his garden. All the little animal in the tree pleaded with him. He spent all his childhood playing under the apple tree. So we have to rearrange the sentences in a correct order. Which sentence is the first one? Yes, the farmer had an old apple tree in his garden. So this sentence is the first. Second, he spent all his childhood playing under the apple tree. Third one, he decided to cut the tree thinking that it was useless. Fourth one, all the little animals in the tree pleaded with him. Fifth, he did not listen to their cries. Sixth, the farmer continued cutting the tree. 7. The taste of the apple brought back his childhood memories. 8. His childhood memories made him realize his mistake. So next, think and answer is there. Which part of the story do you like? Why? You have to write as your own. Which part you like? You write. You just write and send it in the running notes. If the little animal become homeless, what will happen? They will become desperate, suffer, and sometimes die. What made the farmer realize his mistake? What made, children? The memory of the fun he had as a boy came rushing back when the farmer ate a juicy apple which was hanging from a branch. This made the farmer realize his mistake. So next project is there. Look at the table, read and story, then fill the table. So this also you have to write as your own. So next, connecting to self. Connecting to self is there. Lily was on a trip to the beach with her friends. Some of her friends carelessly threw plastic bag on the road after eating their snacks. She wanted to convince them that what they were doing and was not correct and they should be good citizens. Discuss in your group what could Lily say. Role play. This is the role play you do is in your home. Okay. So next, step to success. For each item, write the word that has the same relationship as the pair on the left. Creeper is there. For example, they have given desert is dry place, valley is fertile. So the same meaning, the word it has same meaning. Okay. So creeper is tendril and B, bow. We can say bow. River is flow, still. D option, still. Breeze, gentle, violent. Mango, sweet, sour. Park, timber, fruit. So the next 132 page number, ICT corner, information communication technology is there. So next, that's all. The story got over. Once again, I'll recall you. So I'll draw the mind map here. Just it will help you to recollect. Mind map. Apple tree and vegetable garden. The farmer had apple tree and vegetable garden. So, here, when he was a boy, he used to play there with his friends. Next, the tree gave shelter for birds, animals, small animals, etc., insects, etc. Next, And this tree is a play area for his daughter also. Play area for his daughter. Next, now the tree became old. Tree grew old. And it bore few fruits, only less fruits. So next, and now, so the farmer decided to cut the tree. He took axe and started cutting the tree. Birds and animals screamed. Birds and animals screamed. Next, so that noise brought farmer daughter, came out from the home, brought daughter out. Next, she requested his father not to cut the tree. Not to cut the tree. So the farmer left the tree, and he left the tree and he realized a mistake, and he promised his daughter hereafter he never cut the tree. That's all, the story got over. We see the next unit 3 in next video. Thank you, children.